Hey everybody, Michael here. Kind of an addendum to my last video on realizing the truth, realizing that it's always been with us and that our seeking has really had us end where we began. Um, I want to talk about cults, and no, not the dangerous kind that you're gonna be told to eat your children or some horrific thing made up in the mind of a human being, no doubt. Um, there are good cults and there are bad cults. Anything, and I pretty much anything that involves a membership, it's a cult. That is everything from practice religion to social clubs to you name it. It's all cults. So, what is the difference between a good cult and a bad cult? A good cult will always be based on inclusion because, as we've all hopefully realized with realizing the truth, realizing our own awakening, it's a birthright. It's promised to everybody. It's not, doesn't need a language to be processed. It doesn't need a certain set of symbols to understand it. It just is. So therefore, any group that is founded upon the ideals of being open, being inclusive, that tends to be something that might be worth your worth your time at least. It's maybe worth an investigation. I'm not going to say that you should run in, not looking behind you into every cult that you find, but there's nothing wrong with getting involved with a group of people that are like-minded, right? On the other hand, any group that is the opposite of that, so any group that is exclusive, any group that would claim, well, we have the truth and everybody else doesn't, so you better join us, otherwise you'll be locked out of the truth forever. Sounds pretty familiar, huh? Yeah, I wouldn't waste your time. Anything that is exclusive like that, it tends to be more about supporting the ego of the members than it is about supporting the genuine self-born truth. Which, if you've realized, you'll understand it does not require labels. It does not require a specific, background in your life. It doesn't require you to be raised in a certain way or to speak a certain language or anything like that. Um, you know, and so with that said, anything that's exclusive isn't really modeling itself after the very thing that we all are capable of realizing. So I would avoid it. I would say that any group that is hell bent on its own exclusion is not bound in truth, and it's probably bound to fail. And you don't want to be around when that kind of group fails. So, food for thought. Enjoy your cults.